Hey everybody, this is Dax. You are you. That makes a we are we, and that's a good thing. So this is the second time that I've actually wanted to do a second reaction on a song. The other one was Lungs by Grace, and this one, of course, is 12 Stars, and this was recommended to me by several of you. One of the reasons I want to do a second reaction on this as compared to Lungs is the first reaction on 12 Stars, it was her obviously in her home when she was about 11 and a half or something like that. And she had just developed the song. And she hadn't really had time, obviously, to flesh it out yet and add nuance and even more meaning to it. So when I first saw it, I thought that was her only rendition. So when I first saw it, I'm like, man, I sure would like to hear this when she grows into it a little bit more and adds things to it. Well, evidently she does on this. I pulled it up, I think it was yesterday and maybe the night before, and just to see if I wanted to do a reaction on it. I watched about 45 seconds or so, and then I shut it down so that I could do a reaction on it. And so virtually the whole thing will be fresh. It's done with a handheld camera, I believe it is. And one of you also said that there's cello involved with this. I think it's Neil who said that. Anyway, so I'm really looking forward to this. I really loved the first rendition a lot. It just, as I said in the reaction, it showed how creative Grace is with the ukulele, how sublime she can be with lyrics at such a young age, and her sound, that voice, you could tell just comes out at virtually almost at the beginning, and when she's 11, and you can just hear what she ends up developing even more later. So I'm really looking forward to this and seeing what she does with it. This is Grace at Planet Hollywood in Vegas in I think it was late 2016, probably about a year after she did the original in her home. So here we go.
And I was actually inspired to write the song by a movie. And it's really just about caring for someone so much that even if they don't care for you, you still love them. And it's called 12 Stars. It's the first time I'm performing it too, so I'm a little nervous, but I'm excited for you guys to hear it.
So cute. A little nervous.
They drifted away, but she wants to stay. Even though she knows his feelings will never change. She waits and she waits just to hear her name, and those three words that mean everything. But deep down she's aware that that's something she'll never hear. And deep down she's aware that that's something that'll never reach her ears. So go ahead and kill me as long as he stays. Go ahead and shoot me as long as I can see his face when I'm gone.
So sorry, I'm having a technical difficulty. Goodness gracious. Boy, I like where she went with that. And God, that howl in her voice when she just reaches down and does that howl. Oh my God. I'm just like, I just don't think any singer ever just affects me the way she does that. And that almost just like anthem quality to her voice. It just comes from somewhere deep inside. Love the additional music on this. The cello is amazing, boy. Oh, and is that like a piano? The chords on the piano there also that was really nice. Synthesizer, maybe? I don't know. But, man. And this time I got more comfortable also with the go ahead and shoot me aspect of it. At first I was like, she was so young and I was just like, okay, yeah, I get it. But boy, that was a little bit jarring. But it was just it's really a nice metaphor. And I liked how the music went up in tempo when she started singing that. And all the instruments came in. And of course, she does the ukulele just magnificently on this. But that was really a moving song. She just, God, I mean, she just doesn't do bad music. I liked her development on this. The thing I liked about the original was how she stopped and did a cappella. It was like she was trying to figure out where she was going to go. And it was moving and interesting. And this one is obviously more mature and developed. I'm not sure which one I like more, actually. I like the original because it's so raw. But I like this one because it's moving on like almost a deeper level with the musicality included, the cello and everything. Oh, that really hit me. That cello knocked me over. You know, this also reminds me of something that I've said a few times before, and that is I wish artists, when they first create their songs, would do a video on it. You know, when you get it done, you got it down enough where you can go through the whole thing, and it's still really raw for you. Do a video, like Grace did on this, on 12 Stars. And then do a video later when you've developed it to a point where you feel like it's got full blossom and full meaning and impact and maturity. I just love comparing those two. I love comparing these two. It's really nice. So not really, I've already talked about the lyrics, so I don't really have to talk or need to talk about the lyrics again. I just think it's, like I said before, it's way beyond her years. And don't know what else much more to say except that just Grace is so cute. I thought it was interesting, kind of funny how nervous she was speaking in public there at the beginning. She's not that way anymore. I mean, gosh, that girl is just so together. And of course, she's speaking to a Las Vegas audience, and she's what, 12? Goodness, I would probably be nervous. And I don't really have a problem with speaking to audiences, but man. Anyway, thanks for recommending it, everybody. Just loved it. Gorgeous Grace, and love the maturity and the development she did on this, and the background, cello, synthesizer, etc. So let me know what y'all think, and thanks for the recommendations again, and I will catch you on the backside. Take care of yourselves. Bye now.